stars, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
Alright, what's up, everybody? What up, Shantrix? Because my prompter, good. Lacaden, what's up, Lacaden? One sec, I need this to cast to here. I need to share my screen here. We need all our bandwidth to work today. Wouldn't that be so nice? Be so nice if all the bandwidth worked today. What up, Reki? What's up, Soggy Fries? First of all, I need to turn off this, dude. Fuck Discord with this overlay. This is terrible. Where's it? Oh, I'm getting rid of this overlay. Where's like overlay? Man, where do they put it? Game overlay. Yeah, no. Currently playing OBS? No, I'm not playing OBS. It's not a game. They're putting like Discord overlays on OBS for me? I don't need that. Ugh. That's so silly. We are going to do some math. We're 100% going to do some math, Soggy Fries. Let me make some quick announcements though and stuff. But I appreciate you here, dude. I'm glad you're here. Anyways, yeah, today is Monday. It is the last week I am teaching my class at UCLA for the quarter. It's done. Today was the last lecture on like new material that we're going over with them. And then I have like review sessions for them Wednesday and Friday. And I might do a review session here on YouTube for them on like Thursday, maybe even like Sunday. Because I don't know. They always need more help. So we'll see. We might be streaming again over the weekend and stuff. Oh, whoa, Sega, dude. That's cool. Or Sonic, sorry. Sonic, Tails. Wait, who's the yellow one? Who's the yellow guy? I see Tails. I see Knuckles. But who's the yellow one?
Supersonic?
Ubersonic? Is his name Ubersonic?
Supersonic.
Oh, that's when he's supersonic. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I don't know.
That's cool. Oh, and then there's the evil guy in the back. What's his name? Dr. something? Mr. something? Yeah, that's a cool shirt. What does it say in Japanese? Or is that Chinese? I feel like it's Japanese.
It says, come on, Eggman, let's fight.
Come on. Oh, Eggman. Dr. Eggman. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Zach? Shout out to the homie Zach. Wait, no, I can't shout out myself. No, shout out Zach. There we go. Dr. Gold, you didn't have 10 bond coins that I redeemed. I'll get to them, Reki. Don't worry. Sorry, dude, this weekend was fucked. I was doing so much. I had to grade all 180 plus exams for my third midterm I gave out my class. I then had to merge all the grading from like it's called Learning Management System, LMS. But basically, I had to move all the class grades from one thing that the students were using to like the official UCLA thing, and like
surprise, motherfucker.
Holy fuck, that took so many hours. It was so bad. Cause I don't know. I just had to like thank God for ChatGPT being able to like reformat Excel spreadsheets in a way that works. But yeah, so I had to do that, and then I had to build a practice final. That took a lot of time. And then I played Roblox with you guys on Sunday. So I had a really busy fucking weekend. So I apologize if I haven't gotten to like the Twitch redemptions. I will do them shortly. If not, just bug me later in the week. I'll get to it. It's just I got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm still here for you guys. Anyways. Yeah. Also, yeah, if you haven't already, inside the Discord, we still have the Wibbly challenge going on for I think another 2 days. So if you haven't yet and you want a shot at winning some gift cards, it's real.
Let's go.
Just head over to announcements here, and then there's a message about it right now. The Wibbly challenge. It's very easy. It literally takes like maybe 10-15 minutes to do. And it's just to tell our friend Nick about, you know, what you think about his new way of learning geometry and stuff. It's pretty cool. ChatGPT equals teacher assistant. It really does, man. Yeah. Well, for certain things. Definitely for me formatting grades between Excel spreadsheets, super useful to just like tell ChatGPT like, hey man, make this look like this. Like match the headers. I need you to, you know, make things for participation. So if they have at least a score greater than 0, give them 100, like whatever. It'll do it. It's very cool. Yes. So that's all that's going on so far. Let's see. Oh, also over the weekend, I think we did this over the weekend, but yeah, we got a lot of requests for kind of like a math forum, and I took some inspiration from what I think Penn Center has in his server. Zach, do you have this as well? Do you have like a forum for math? But yeah, if you go over here, we have a new channel called Homework Help, and this is a forum. So what you can do is you can create a new post here if you have a homework question that you want to ask and it's not during the stream. You can just dump it here, and either someone in our community will look at it and do it for you and help you out, or we'll get to it later on one of the other streams. You have a forum? Yeah. I find this a little organized. Yeah. This got created after I did like help screenshots is how like I had to do things just to make sure like students were just giving me homework questions and not talking about like what their favorite flavor of Tide Pods was. So that was my early solution, but yeah, this is new. Discord, well, not new. Discord's had it for like a year now, but yes, we have a thread now that you can use. We can have a forum you can use to submit math questions if you want. So please do. Shandrick says my favorite is orange, but blue is fine too. I feel like Tide Pods are two colors. Are they not like both colors? I feel like they are. Anyways, other than that, anything else? What's going on with you, Sensation? What's going on your side of the pond?
Just reports.
Just reports. Just
Big
reports, he
stacks of
says. Big stacks of paper. I saw Paris like burn down their city because they won like some tournament or something. I was like, yo, what? Are they okay?
Right, that happens every week, so.
Yes, that happens every week. Some people are telling me that like Paris has become Beirut or something. I see some comments every once in a while.
No, yeah, you can't go to Paris anymore.
Yeah, it's like not a good place anymore. I kind of always wanted to go to.
There's no Parisians in Paris. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I see. There are no Parisians left. It's all like immigrants or something. Yeah, that's the other thing I've seen like people argue about.
No. Immigrants are fine. They're just scum.
They're just scum. Okay.
There's no way to put it. It's like if you're an immigrant is an immigrant. It's like
we have nothing against immigrants.
Bring something to the table.
We're all immigrants at some point.
Bring something to the table. That's what I'm saying, though. They're just thieves.
They're just thieves. Okay. I've always wanted to go to Paris. I've never been. So, I mean, that's unfortunate. Sam says, oh, it's the Champions League. Oh, okay, cool. There are all these soccer leagues that, like, I have no clue, like, what they are. But that's cool. I saw it was a big thing. And I saw, like, a bunch of cars were burning down in the middle of the street. So, I assumed something happened. Sam says, can make an announcement for it. No one's used it. Yeah, we could. I mean, I did announce it. I thought I announced. I definitely made an announcement of it in the Discord somewhere. Where is it? Where's my Discord thing? Yeah, I think I made an announcement for it. Did I not? Yeah. Yeah, I said there's a new homework help form. Look at this. People just don't read shit. I mean, honestly, that's something I've learned as a professor at UCLA for the last 10 weeks. Is that even if I put something in an announcement or I put something in a syllabus, students will not read it. And it's okay. I get it. It's just hilarious. Yes, he might have missed it. It's okay, Sam. If you missed it, it means 9 times out of 10 other people missed it as well, so I'll just announce it again. It's okay. All right. Let's see. I don't think we have very much questions yet, but we'll start going through them. I know some students are going to start finals, or they're done with finals, and that's when we move towards the summer schedule and come up with some more fun activities for you guys to do stuff. Twitch, let Twitch sort itself out. Twitch will figure it out.
It's lagging here as well, though.
Is it? Okay, well, I appreciate my bandwidth will figure itself out eventually. In Canada, we have finals like at the end of this month. Oh, so end of June? Oh, so you guys got a while. Okay, so we still have a lot of help. Oh, Zach says, I just refreshed and we're Gucci. Okay. I don't know. It'll figure itself out. I find the more like I mess with it, the more I mess it up. So let's start the stream off. I'll help you guys out. All right, let's go. Welcome to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold, Savage Education. The stream helps you with math, and science, homework. YouTube says they're good over there. Cool. All right, y'all find a bandwidth home that works. I'm just here to stream. Okay, let's see. In the diagram, quadrilateral ABCD has angle ABC equals angle CDA, which equals 90. Okay, cool. AB, BC, CD, and DA are that. Point P is on AD such that BP is perpendicular to AD. Determine the exact length of BP. Ooh. It's a fun question. Thank you, Sam. I do need to drink water. Appreciate you, dude. Alright. This is one of these geometry questions. I hope this isn't one of these where I have to like draw an extra point in a line. I really don't want to do that. Those suck. No alerts? What do you mean no alerts? Wait, no alerts? Yeah, auxiliary lines are the worst, dude. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just giga delayed? Yeah. Everything's delayed these days. Yeah. I'm gonna start a new thing called, like, Maya, like, make the internet great again or something. Or is that Miga? Which I then gets kind of thrown into the sensation. You also know what Miga is, right? Okay. Have I shown you the hardest geometry problem ever? Oh, there we go. More hydrates. Yes. Okay. I think what I want to do here is I think I do want to like try to draw some auxiliary lines, right? Because I feel like this thing, right, must also make a 90, right? And that means we know that this... Here, let's make like some auxiliary point like O here, right? That tells us that OP is equal to also 39. Ooh, math fun. This one's the hardest geometry question. World's hardest easy geometry problem. Oh, okay. There's a small... Okay, we can try these later. These are fun. These look interesting for sure. Okay. Jeff brings something up. He says FAC is the hypotenuse of a 52, 30. It's a pain. I like pain sometimes. Math is pain. Is a 3, 4, 5. Yes. So this is actually very cool. So wait, with 3952. Wait, so you're talking about this triangle then? Yeah. Do we have to make this many triangles? I hope we don't. I was kind of, but maybe we do actually. Now that I think about it, oh man, wouldn't that would be mean, dude. If we had to make this as well, you think we need to? I think Jeff is right. I think we do need to do this. Damn, that's sad. Yes, but yeah. So we know there's things called like Pythagorean triples, guys. So a Pythagorean triple are like a series of 3 numbers that satisfy a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And so, someone submitted a soccer mom question. Yes. Yes, this stream's not going to congratulate itself. Yeah. So, for instance, yeah, 3, 4, and 5 work, right? 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5 squared. So, I could also multiply this by 13. And that would get me 39. This would... Sorry, 39. 4 times 13 would give me 52. That means 5 times 13 would give me 65. Okay, so if this is a triangle, right, where these are the smaller sides... That tells me that this side is 65, I guess. Wow, that's kind of cool. Does that work? Does 33 squared plus 56 squared equal 65 squared? That would also be crazy. Yeah, let's see that. Let's see. 33. Put my calculator out. 33 squared. No. Plus 56 squared. And is that the same thing as 65 squared? Wow, it is. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, Jeff, why do we care about that information though? I mean, it's cool. At the end of the day, we're trying to get we're trying to figure out this whole length here. And what we do know is we know this length is at least 39 because these things are both sides of this rectangle OCPD or OCDP.
What's that about fat triangles?
What about fat triangles?
OBCD.
Oh, OBCD. Triangle OBCD. Fuck it, I'm here to distract, not to help. Okay, Jeff. That's all good. Damn. Oh, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ooh. Okay, I want to start assigning some variables to things. I'm going to make this variable x. I'm going to say that this distance is equal to x, and I'll kind of show you why I think that's useful. Because this would make like a Pythagorean theorem thing that I need to figure out. And then also, if I make this equal to a variable y, now I have one of these triangles, and now I have this triangle. I feel like we have enough things we could solve this for, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let me call this y, and let me call this z up here. I might be being excessive with my variables, but I'm going to call this z. I'm going to call this distance here equal to x. And I'm going to call this distance here equal to y. Because I think we've built like enough triangles here that we can figure this out, right? So, right off the bat from here, I know that x plus y is equal to 52, right? And then from here, I know that x squared plus z squared is equal to 33 squared. Does that help me out, though? Oh, ooh. This is a cool one. Watch this one. So if we look at this triangle, right, this one right here, now I can see that y squared... Oh, I need a little thicker. Damn, boy, she's thick. Okay, no, it's too thick. Okay. I can see that y squared plus 39 plus z squared, right? Because I know this is 39, and I know this is z. That's all equal to 56 squared. Okay. I feel like we have 3 unknowns, 3 equations. We should be good. Shantrick says, triangle ACD is similar to triangle AP? What's triangle AP? AP what? I need another one. Oh, I know what he's saying. He's saying that this triangle is similar to this triangle. Right, because they're inside of each other. Yeah, I get that. That could be helpful. For, like, getting this. But then we got another thing here. I think I can solve it with this. I think we're good here. I got 3, hopefully, linearly independent equations. And if they're linearly independent, then... and we have 3 of them. And we have 3 unknowns, then we should be good. Okay. I think I just have to expand stuff, unfortunately. It's gonna kind of suck. So y squared plus 39 squared plus z squared plus 78z is equal to 56 squared, right? And then... man. I wanted... here I have relationships for x and y, and here I have relationships for x and z. So I could put y in terms of x. No, I know what I want to do. I want to do x in terms of y. I'm going to say that x... okay, so from this, I'm going to say that x is equal to 52 minus y. And if that's true, I can then plug that into here. So then we have 52 minus y squared plus z squared equals 33 squared. Right, so we plug that into there, then we get this. This one we got from this. Let's see if we get something nice. Because now there's 2 equations and 2 unknowns. We should be okay. Okay, so I have y squared plus 39... well, here, let's put all the constants on the other side. Plus z squared plus 78z is equal to 56 squared minus 39 squared. Here, I'm going to get... y squared minus... so glad I never have to do high school math again. I know, it's a little bit of a pain. Minus 104y plus 52 squared plus z squared equals 33 squared. And now if I move that over, that's the same thing as y squared minus 104y plus z squared is equal to 33 squared minus 52 squared. I think that's right? Did I do that right, guys? I'm pretty sure I did. Well, I think so. Okay. Okay, so now we have these 2 beautiful equations. What to do with them, though? See, one of them has y squared and y. One of them has z squared and z. $55 over 65 times... excuse me, Fembox? Where are you getting that from? Substitute! Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what's the easiest way to substitute this? And first of all, I feel like if I subtract these 2 equations... oh, you use sine alpha plus beta formula? Okay. I see what you did. Okay. What... this would get me... here's what I'm curious about. What if I take these 2 and I subtract them? Because y squared will cancel with y squared, right? And then z squared will cancel with z squared, right? So then we would get negative 104y minus 78z is equal to 33 squared minus 52 squared minus 56 squared plus 39 squared. And now this is equation of y and z. And then it comes out to be exactly 3360. And then I wonder if I can then use... No, but that's the squareds. Yeah, there's probably a nicer way. Yeah, maybe. What's up, Enochian? This is our question we're dealing with, by the way, guys. If you guys want to see it. The mathing is mathing, Enochian. It definitely is mathing today. The original solution used sines and cosines to solve it. Okay. Yeah, I could get into that. Because I know certain angles are the same, right? I wanted to see if I could just do it with triangles, though. Technically, this is a systems of equations. And I think you should be able to solve it. Just the algebra is getting messy. Let's see. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see if ChatGPT can solve just this system for me real quick. Also, I know ChatGPT does not like my 9s. So we got to make the 9s look a little bit nicer. There we go. What's the other thing it doesn't like? It doesn't like my 4s. But I think these are okay. Here, let's pull that in. ChatGPT tizzle. And then we'll say, like, solve this system of equations. You're currently learning Algebra 1. That's cool, Nokian. And Nokian, if you have any questions about Algebra 1 stuff, we have a pretty cool thread in Discord that you can go to. It's like right here, where people are submitting screenshots. Someone submitted, god damn it, these questions. Facebook soccer mom questions. But also here is a good place. Equity posted some good ones too. It's 3360 divided by 65. Okay. Well, here, let's see what we get to. So if I give ChatGPT this, okay, it did this. It substituted this in. Cool. Group-like terms. Now use this. X squared plus Z squared. Not divisible. Oh, dude, it's having such a hard time. Oh no, poor ChatGPT. Oh no, dude, look at this. Okay. Dude, it's really trying, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Damn. We broke ChatGPT. Let me make sure I did this right. X plus Y was equal to 52. We agreed with that, right? From what we had here. Yeah, X plus Y is equal to 52. X squared plus Z squared was equal to 33 squared. I agree with that. Cool. And then we said 39 plus Z squared plus Y squared is equal to 56 squared. Yeah, this should be solvable. Here, let's put the advanced one on it. Here, there we go. Can you try? Yeah, there's our Discord if you want to join, Enochian. And then help screenshots is where people are posting their homework questions. Okay, so if you wanted to do this with yeah, I get it. I know what you guys are doing. You did this. Here, let me Wabbit EMU. It only works for Windows, but I'll send it to you. This one. Wabbit EMU. Here you go. And then if you want, I'll send you my custom gold skin for it. Okay, so the other way to do this Yeah, I get it. I get it, boys. I get what we're going to do here. We're going to do this. And we're going to say that this angle is alpha. And then that this angle here is equal to beta, right? And really what we're looking for is eventually the whole angle, alpha plus beta. Because once I have the whole angle, alpha plus beta, then this becomes very easy to solve for, right? So, I know that the tangent of alpha, or actually, wait, I could also just use, sorry, which one did you use, Fembox? Did you use the sign additions? What's it? Sorry. Angle addition identity. Did you use sign? Let's go find it real quick. Yeah, here we go. This is what he did. I think we could just use these, honestly, no? Okay. So, okay, from before, we determined that this diagonal we create here has a length of 65, okay? And if that length is 65, you use sine. Okay, that's totally cool. Here's what I want. I want the length of BP. I want this length, which, in the grand scheme of things, is this triangle, okay? And then this is the angle. So I can say that the sine of alpha plus beta, so the sine of these two angles together, is equal to the opposite, which is what I'm looking for, right? BP, over the hypotenuse of that triangle, which is 56. Okay, so then I can move this over, and this is what we're trying to get. 56 times the sine of alpha plus beta. Now, alpha plus beta is also related to the sines and cosines of those individual angles. So the sine of alpha, so let's get what all these things are. All right, so let's get what the sine of alpha would be. This is alpha, which is also the same as this triangle. And so opposite of hypotenuse, that's equal to 39 over 65. Let's get the cosine of alpha. We're going to need that too. Cosine of alpha is now the adjacent over hypotenuse. That's 52 over 65. Let's do the sine of beta. This is the triangle for beta. Sine opposite of hypotenuse, that's 33 over 65. And then the cosine of beta is the adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 56 over 65. Okay, this way is much easier. This is why trig is nice. Trig can really help you out, guys. Yeah, so, right. So now when we do, yeah, watch this, right? Is everything good, Sensation? What's up? Oh, his webcam froze. Is my internet dying? You looked like you were alarmed. You looked alarmed. You looked alarmed for a second, Sensation. I was concerned. There we go. Oh, we need cosine beta.
Switch.
Cosine. Switch? What about switch? You want me to switch now? I can go switch. Okay, and then we're using all the fun colors today.
People don't need to see me screaming at the walls because of fuckheads.
Okay. So now when we do this, right? This times this. So that's 39 over 65 times 56 over 65 plus 52 over 65 times 33 over 65. What's good? What's going up, 1K? Yeah, okay. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, 33, 52. And then it's... That's what this is equal to. But then I need this times 56. Gotta put some laundry in the dryer. Nice. W laundry. Laundry's great. Oh, wait. Let me turn on the TikTok chat. Sometimes it works. Okay,
see, laundry's not great when fuckheads are doing it at 11 o'clock at night when it's shaking the entire building.
Yeah, dude, my apartment, my apartment building, my apartment in the building is right next to the laundry machine. So I hear everything, dude. What's up? Hey, Ari, what's going on? Why is it different for me? Wait, what's different about it?
Oh, because in the UK, we always keep washing machines in kitchens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, our washing machines are in like a separate part of the building. So like it's a communal one, like everyone uses it.
But...
Okay. Does this come out?
How much of a scumbag do you have to be to not?
What were you gonna say, Sensation? What's up?
How much of a scumbag do you have to be to not give a shit about anyone else but yourself to do your washing at like 11 o'clock at night, so it just starts waking people up and shit?
Dude, people are fucking oblivious. Also, people are selfish. That's something I very much learned in my life. Like, as kind as we try to be towards each other, you know, with everything, most people don't give a shit. Most people are just in it for themselves.
I'm trying not to blame them. I'm trying not to blame them because they're from Nigeria, but that might be a part of it.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is like, there are cultural differences, right? Certain cultures think things are like normal and other ones think they're not normal, I guess, right?
It's just for us, we know that it's a crime to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m.
Well, maybe in like Nigeria, dude, like they hear stuff like at all hours of the night. Ariana says, "Oh, anyway, you just graduated. Congrats, Ari." Let's give you 5 big booms there. What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking? Also, okay. I got this answer, by the way, Shantrix. I got like 51.7. Is that correct? Can we check that? I don't know if this was supposed to like turn out to be something nice. They got 672 over 13. Okay, fine. Yeah, same shit. Nice. Good. Woo! Yes, Ari, come back to the Discord. We miss you, Queen. Nice. That was a fun one. Thanks, Shantrix. That was so much easier once I did the adding the angles together. So much easier. Yes, I will drink water. Thank you. There were 2 other solutions. You want to check them out? Okay. Let's check them out. Let's see what they had. Oh, this is the Euclid. Wait, this is a grade 12 thing? I feel like this was not a grade 12 level question. Did every... the IQ question? We're going to do it. Like the Facebook soccer mom type one, like what IQ level are you? Sorry, what number was this, Shantrix? Oh, it's 6. Oh, that's why it was okay. Right? Yeah, auxiliary lines. But yeah, that one looked too easy. That was an easy one to do. Okay. Solution 2. Wow. Oh, they extended it this way. Huh. Okay, look. Do you see how I had this one? Yeah, BM... Okay, this is what I had. This is what I was trying to do. I said, yeah. And then they said AB plus BP. Okay. Wow, everyone's making me drink today. What?
It's probably just me. I'm just seeing if it works.
You're redeeming a lot of hydrates, dog. Okay. So, okay, what do they do here? Oh, I see. Wait. 52 minus PD. Yes, okay, 52 minus PD. And this, oh, they said PD was the square root of 33 minus x squared. I see. So this solution is similar to what we did, but this is a mess. Yeah, the double angle formula worked better. Let's see, did ChatGPT even get this? Did they get it? Oh, dude, this thing was honkering, dude. Oh, God. It's not gonna get it. Oh, wait, what was our other solution we said? Sorry, what did we say it was? 672 over 13, which is 51.67. Yeah. Oh, but I think in our solution, the earlier one we were trying. Yeah, exactly. It was looking for x. You're right. So we just needed z, so it was z plus 39. So, as long as it was like 12-ish, right? 12-ish for z would have been okay. And yeah, that's it. It grabbed it here. It did it. This is the real solution here. That's cool. So yeah, it was able to do it, but holy shit, yeah. Good looks, Fembox, on the summation angles one. That one's so much nicer. Jack says, I have my exams tomorrow and I'm scared. I don't know all the stuff. That's okay. Don't be scared. If you want to get help, Jack, so we can help you out, just go to that website down there, www.actualdiscord.com/submit. And if you want to like submit like a screenshot of a question that you don't get, like maybe it was on your practice test, maybe it was on a previous homework, or maybe it was a previous test or a previous quiz. You just put whatever, just put like some whatever username. You can put Jack here for all I care. I don't, put whatever, and then just upload a screenshot of what you have. And then if you hit this question, if you hit this button, upload here, we'll see it here on the stream, and then we can help you with it.
Yes. So don't fear your exams. Fear my disappointment.
Oh my god, Sensation, dude, when you pinged all the students to like tell them about MB and stuff, they were like, what the fuck? I was like, you pushed the Sensation too far. Don't push him with the English. It's too funny. Kids these days.
Like, I wanted a lesson in English, not cryptography.
I know, we have to learn their language, dude. Like, for instance, like I learned that TS means this shit, or yeah, so they use this for like this shit. So if you say TSPMO, that means like this shit is pissing me off. So,
See, I feel like that's just euphemistic though, rather than just slang. You know what I mean?
I mean, we used to say, right? WTF was like, what the fuck, right? We had this. We had.
Yes, but
Raffle.
that was during the age of price of text.
Cool. Dude, this is the distinguisher
again
between
during the age of price of text though.
Yeah, that's true. But this is the distinguisher of whether I feel like you were born before or after 1995. If you use Raffle. I use Raffle all the time. I love Raffle. But nobody that is like slightly younger than me gets it. No. Yeah. Yes, I know. I know we came up with these abbreviations because it cost money per character, basically, to like send text messages to people. So we really had to shorten things. But human laziness has just taken over at this point. So, okay, let's try to do this question,
feel like
bro.
Self-censorship is self-destructive.
Self-censorship? Sorry, what do you mean self-censorship?
Self-censorship is self-destructive.
Oh, by saying well
the companies demand that you don't say things, so you don't. So you instead of suicide, you say unalived and shit like that. It's self-censorship for the sake of the companies, and so self-censorship is then self-destructive.
this is interesting because the one I notice is the kids
You're
like
doing what your lord and masters demand you do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the funny one is when the kids start, instead of like saying that they're autistic, they say acoustic. So the kids will say like, "Oh man, I was being so acoustic." Just like, what? I was like, as opposed to what? Like electric? Like what does acoustic mean? And then I got it. It's like it's their way of getting around saying that you're basically autistic. Or instead of saying retarded, they say, oh man, what do they say? I've heard this one before. Regarded. They say that person is so regarded, like regarded well or something. It's hilarious. It's just, there's always a workaround to something. Yeah.
It's a way to not be offensive. No, fuck that. Be offensive. Offensive is way too subjective. Be offensive.
I don't know. At least it requires a little bit more creativity to be offensive, I guess. Okay, let's do the Facebook soccer mom question.
Someone's being a cunt, tell them.
Yes, that's our way of saying things, but those days since oh, dude, you know why they're trying to be tricky here? Look at this. This is 2 bananas. This is only 1 banana. That's always how they try to mess you with this, dude. So x is greater than 2y. One second, let me turn this music's way too loud. Okay, there we go. And the cherries. Yes, okay. X is greater than 2y. 3y is greater than 1, 2, 3, 4. 4x. And then, oh man, what were the cherries again? Z's? Okay. 3z is greater than x. Oh man, I don't think I have any clue like how to solve this. What? X plus y plus z is equal to 100. X is greater than 2y. 3z is greater than x. 3y is greater than 4. Yeah, is it trial and error? Oh, did I fuck up? 4z? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is 4z. Sorry, my bad. Thank you. Thank you, Saint. You get a save, Saint. Also, I'm going to give saves to Fatbox for helping me out on that last one. And Jeff. You know, Jeff, you always get a save as well, Jeff. Okay. Trial and error. I don't know if we want to trial and error this. It has to be whole. Yeah, is this where? Sorry, what was that? What was that theorem you guys were like telling me about the other day? Something like with whole numbers. It's like Phoenician equations or something. No, it's okay. Yeah, Diophantine. Yes, that's what it was.
I think I asked this. Wasn't it the Phoenicians that had base 60?
Phoenicians were base 60? That's pretty based.
Or was that the Assyrians?
Good job.
No, I haven't heard that before.
It was somebody that used cuneiform.
Well, we don't actually know that they're integers, technically. Right? Oh, that's why we have 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in a degree. I didn't know that. Oh, that's why we're base 60. That's cool. We can assume they are because it's a whole apple, whole banana, a whole cherry. Okay, I'll agree with that. That's okay. I think this is what I want to do. I think I want to like...
That's pretty based. Boo, your jokes are bad and you should feel bad.
You don't like my joke? I said that's pretty based. That was my joke. But then, yes, it came up on YouTube again. So, yes. Okay, can I add inequalities? Can I do this? Can I say that 3y plus 3z is greater than 4z plus x? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I enjoyed the joke, too. Okay, I think I can do this, right? I can say that. So this says that 3y is greater than z plus x. Right? I feel like I can do this. Yeah, I just combine these two into this. And then I move the z over. So 3y is greater than z plus x. Okay, so then let's add this into here. What if I add x and 2y? So now I have 3y plus x is greater than z plus x plus 2y. Now this cancels. And this cancels as well. Right? So this goes away. And that just tells me that y is greater than z. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right, thanks, silly. Thanks for watching us for the first time, by the way. Okay, so I have, like, this conclusion. I have, like, this conclusion. I mean, and this tells me, x has to be greater than y, which has to be greater than z. So x is the biggest. Maybe I can mess around with some shit here. Because now I can set one of the variables in terms of the other ones, right? I'm trying to do like systems of equations with inequalities. We already knew y was greater than z from 3y was greater than 4z. Maybe. Well, yes, I guess, because y is greater than 4/3 z. If z is whole, z has to be a multiple of 12. Because of 3z and 4z. If z is whole. Okay. Let's see why that is. So maybe just check the multiples of z being... And z is the smallest, right? What about using a 3D calculator? Saint says he doesn't get z as a multiple of 12. Yeah, let's see why that is. Sorry. These we agree. These are the standard things we have. I agree that z needs to be a multiple... Well, no. Wait. No, this is always they just have to be greater than. Sorry, that doesn't tell me it has to be a multiple of 12. Hi, Josiah. Right? Yeah, these are not equal signs, unfortunately. Let me just make sure anybody else submits some research. Log base 2 of log of 1,000 to the... What? That's a ridiculous one. Okay, I think I want to rearrange this somehow. I think I want to say... Let's say y is equal to 100 minus z minus x. Maybe that'll help us out. Oh, I almost see it. Oh, it's so close. One sec. Yeah, the issue just size. Yeah, this isn't something I can like substitute in because this is an inequality, so it's not really like an equal sign. Saint Ras says, "You don't want to know how I did this? Python script that checks all integer triplets between 0 and 100." Dude, that's a ton of numbers. Is that not? That's 100 cubed. So 10 to the 2. So that's a million combinations. Yeah. So I could try putting this into here, maybe. So that tells me that 100 minus z minus x is greater than z. So if we move that over, I get 100 minus x is greater than 2z, right? Oh, you only need to check 100 because the third one is just 100 minus the other two? Oh, okay. And then, I don't know, like, let's say we add this one into it, right? So then that gets me 100 is greater than 2x plus 2z. No, sorry, 2y plus 2z. Okay, so now that tells me that 50 is less than y plus z. So this is kind of cool. This has limited our stuff. I know how to solve this. Go to ChatGPT step 2 QED. Yeah. I mean, this has significantly lowered the amount. Yeah, I don't like using inequalities. Well, so this is the only equality we have, is that x plus y plus z has to equal 100. Everything else is an inequality. I think I'm just trying to get, like, fancy. I'm trying to basically, like, reduce down the numbers that I think things could be. This is cool, though. Okay, watch what happens. If I add this to this, now I have 50 plus y is less than y plus 2z. Okay, this cancels. So now I know that 25 is greater than z. So z is less than 25. Ooh, very good. Very good. iWash says, so x is greater than 50. Well, no, because y could be very small. Right, and x is less than 3z. There are some weird requirements there. This stream might be free, but it requires a like and a share to participate. Yes. Correct, Manx. Yeah. So, okay. I think we're here, though. Z is less than 25. Right? Z is less than 25.
It does require a like and a share to participate. Please. And
please.
No, the hearts don't count, apparently.
No, the hearts are count. I think it has to do with different sensation with, like, whether they see it on shorts or they see it on something else. I think if they double click versus I don't know. I don't really use YouTube shorts, but I think there's a difference in, like, what they click on things. I'd have to know. Yeah.
Yes, if you like and the share, then it gets everyone coming in. It's, you know,
yes, we like that. Yeah, the
nice.
more people that like things and share things, the better. We can help all you guys. Right? We're happy with that. Okay, Shantrix already has the answer, but I don't want to use that answer, Shantrix.
Oh no.
No. I want to be able to do this myself.
Oh, before you crack on, that should be your new hydrate alert.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, Josiah says.
I've put it in. I put it in the office.
Oh, the water boy. Water sucks. Gatorade. That's a good one. Josiah says he had to go to the top 3 dots at the right to like the stream. Oh, they make it annoying for them on YouTube Shorts. That's why they like. That's why they just heart it, because it's easier. But yeah, I appreciate the extra effort there. Saint has something cool. Let me see what Saint gave me. What is this? Okay, so Saint wrote some code here, which is, yes, good old. You could have written Python code to do this, and you also. So you got 55, 26, 19. Shantrix got 55, 27, 19. Shantrix, I think your numbers are off. Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Totally get it. Totally get it. Smiley face. Yeah. It's easier to just double tap. Yeah. Okay. I want to see if there's a way to do this without cheating. Z is less than 25. Okay, wait. So 25 is greater than Z. And then we said 3Z is greater than X. So, I don't know. That tells me that 75 is greater than 3Z. But 3Z is greater than X. So, X is less than 75. Right? And I think we determined the order here, right? We said X is greater than Y, which is greater than Z. Okay. Do I get a requirement for Y? X is greater than 2Y. So X over 2. So 75 over 2 is greater than Y. So Y is less than 37.5. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah, this is what we're saying here, right? 3y, so this would be... So y is greater than 4/3 z. Oh, but that's a nasty number. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, look at this. Wait, did I fuck that up? One sec. Okay. From this, right, x over 2 is greater than y. But x is 75 at the most. So that means y is less than 37.5. But then, yes, iWash has a really cool thing here, which he says, okay, but what if I use this one? Sorry, yeah, this one with y and z. I know z has to be less than 25, right? So, okay, let's, sorry, I'm getting a little lost with all the stuff, but here's another one. Okay, so 3y is greater than 4z, but, z we said had to be less than 25. So 25 has to be greater than z. Okay, so that means 100 is greater than 4z, right? So I guess if I subtract these, right? 3y minus 100 is greater than 0. So that tells me 3y is greater than 100. So now I know that y is greater than 33.3. So, okay, this is cool. Because we already know y has to be less than 37.5. And now we know it has to be greater than 33.3. So that only leaves like 3 combinations, right? 34, 35, and 36 for y. Oh, but you got y is equal to 26. Oh, so I messed up somewhere. Damn it. Isn't that what you guys said? You said it was... Wait, where's the other... Y is 26. Man, I thought I came up with something cool here. Damn. This was gonna like rock my world, dude. Oh my god. Who's fucking submitting these? Stop. These are too much, dude. For math geniuses, only 95% will get this wrong. God damn it. Ugh. Okay. Has fruit math gone too far? Fruit math has gone way too far, dude. Dude. I'm just gonna pull this one. It's just so you guys can see it. You just did it by brute force. Dude, look at this one, dude. What? And then they say like, dude, what? Watermelon cherry is contained in Z? Dude, what? Dude, what? Someone was taking the limit as n goes to grape of... Dude, this is fucking hilarious. What I suspect this is, I suspect this is like e to the x, and this is 1 plus 1 over n, and then this is like infinity, maybe? Is that how this works? Is this the identity for e to the x? I feel like it is. It's like...
Well, it
yes.
can't be infinity because you can't divide by infinity, can you?
No, this is what it is. It's oh yeah, this is the identity I'm thinking about. If there are two fruits next to each other, are they adding? This is the one I was thinking about. I was thinking this kind of looks like this. But then that would mean that... Oh, but this makes sense. No, this makes sense, right? Because if this is infinity, anything over infinity is 0. Do you see that? So in this case, this is equal to infinity. This is equal to x. And then that tells me this is e to the strawberry. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think I actually want to attempt this one. But dude, where the fuck does eggplant come in, dude? They're allowing fruits to take the value infinity? Dude, apparently, dude. Every day, dude. Every day we stray further and further from Christ. I swear, dude. Like, what? What are we doing here? Extended fruit numbers. I love whoever came up with this. It's hilarious. But there is some knowledge in this. I mean, like, this I think is like the coolest little nugget of it, and that's because I recognize that like this is a limit definition for e to the x. Eggplant, cherry plus eggplant equals good time.
Nice.
He's not wrong there. He's not wrong. All math should be done this way. Yeah. Every day we stray further from God. Yes, I love this one sensation. Okay. Back to this one. Sorry. Actually, where's Bob? Bob, are you around? I'll do your actual chemistry questions, Bob. Let's see if Bob's around. Oh, he's not on here. How far we went from 1 apple plus 1 apple? I know, right? Here, if Equity's around, I'll help him with this question. Otherwise, I'll keep messing with this one. I think the first equation shows that strawberry equals 1. Yes. Yes, and then it says that orange does not equal strawberry. Oh, okay. So then, yeah, and we knew that from here, right? If this is 1, this is 1, the limit as n approaches infinity of 1 plus 1 over n to the n is e to the x, which is e to the 1. No, strawberry is 1. Yeah. As long as there's a partial order on fruit, you can construct a lattice for the concept of limits would make sense. You guys, too much. Okay, here. I think we actually got some stuff here. One sec. Strawberry is equal to 1. Orange is equal to, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange is equal to 5. So then doing this one is 2 times 5 to the third. Right? Orange is 5. 5 to the third. Minus 5 minus 5 minus 1. So that's 250. Minus 5 minus 5 minus 1. So that's what, 239? So pear is equal to 239? we decided that which fruit was prime and which was composite. I'd say orange is prime-ish, but mango is composite. It feels like it does. Mangoes do feel like a lot of other, you know what? But mangoes also feel like they take the benefits of certain fruits and then just add the cons of other ones. Like mangoes are difficult as fuck because of the whatever the nut or whatever thing in the middle, like makes it very difficult to like cut it up. Oh, bro, it's saying it's like now you have to count the seeds on the strawberries to make sure it's yeah, dude. Yeah, let's count the seeds on the strawberries. Oh man. Okay, 2 times 5 to the third. 5 to the third is 125. 2 times that is 250. 250 minus 10 is 240. Minus 1 is 239. I believe we got that. We're not counting fruit pixels. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so we got pear. And then from this cute little thing, right? The only way for this to be equal to 0 is for grape to equal infinity. So grape equals infinity. Lemons are the hybrids of limes and oranges in real life. Are they? Infinite grapes. Yeah, no sour grapes here. Okay, and this one, right? Then we know from this identity that means lemon is equal to E. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get that. Lemon equals E. The infinity grape. The forbidden fruit, dude. The infinity grape. Okay, lemon's equal to E. Here, I'm gonna... One sec, let me make that a little... Let me put a different background on it. One sec. So you guys can actually read that. Kind of difficult. Lemon equals E. You actually got what's going on. You take some fruit, and that has a prototypic property you're looking for. Like avocados have the annoying pit. Yes. And now we know avocado divides mango. Mango also has a pit. Is there avocados in here? I don't think there are avocados. Okay, good. All right, cool. All right, so then let's do this. So let's try to go get eggplant. I think we can get it. This one's not as bad. I'm curious if there's an algebraic one to do this one without like brute forcing it and guessing and checking, or at least getting it down to a couple possibilities. I think I got close, but I messed up on one of my numbers somewhere. Okay, so this is 5 minus 1. So this is 4 times, and then this is 4 arc cotangent. Hopefully there aren't more Facebook problems. I don't know. There tend to be a couple here. Arc tangent of 5 minus the arc cotangent of 239. And all of this is equal to eggplant. Okay. Okay. You think pi is coming up? So we're not in fruit space. We're in a combined fruit vegetable space. Yeah, it's a hybrid space, dude. Do we have an identity for arc cotangent? Fruit pie. It's a fruit vegetable pie. $2.39 comes up in a formula for pi. Nice cheap tattoo, officer. I want something with this. Do we think it's this? The issue is the 4 in front is going to make things weird too, no? Oh, okay, one sec. There's a stack exchange thing here. Wow. Okay. So this is nuts. I have no clue where this came from. This is probably... Wow, that's... I've never heard of this. Okay. I don't know. But that's a cool little fact. Okay, so apparently 4 arc cotangent of 5 minus the arc cotangent of 239 is equal to pi over 4. So this is 4 times pi over 4. Oh, so look at that. Eggplant is pi. We need a different tone of eggplant, sorry. We need a different tone. Make like a dark purple. Eggplant is equal to pi. Aubergine for our British friends. Really? It's not just called eggplant? Okay. Okay. So here we go. We're almost done, guys. So now we know lemon plus eggplant. So lemon was E. The fruit veg continuum. Aubergine. It does sound more French. Yeah, it does. So we have E plus pi is equal to something over something. I do not know this. E over pi is equal to something divided by something? What is that? Is pi plus E rational? Oh. No. Oh, so this is a fucking troll at the end? Is that really what it is? This is a troll. This is a troll? Apparently there's Gelfond's constant or something. Damn. Man, I thought we were gonna... Okay, so wait, where are the 5% of people that get this right? I'm confused. 95% of people get this wrong. Where's the 5% that get this right? So, yeah, this is unsolvable, dude. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool, though. This is a cool question. I thought that was funny, dude.
Pile of shit.
Yeah, it's definitely one big pile of shit, dude. Oh, this is okay. Saint posted something else. All right, let's see this. The other 5% unalive themselves. In my day, we used to call it anheroing. You would say like the other 5% anhero themselves. Okay. All right, this is an IQ test that Saint posted. Let's take a look at it. Have you heard of pi to the 4th plus pi to the 5th is equal to e to the 6th? Is that right? One second, I want to see this. Pi to the 4th plus pi to the 5th. And then e to the 6th. Oh, whoa. That's actually really cool. So, yeah, apparently this is true. Pi to the 4th plus pi to the 5th is pretty close to e to the 6th. Yeah, no, approximately. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's within 4 decimal places. That's pretty cool. Proof by T84. Proof by T84 gold. Is there a math proof to this? I don't... Pi is such a strange number. You know, I don't really know how to explain it. Z is less than 20. X is less than 60. Y is greater than 20. Oh, you paused. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, that at least eliminates it down, right? Z is less than 20. X is less than 60. Y is greater than 20. Bro, missed the fruit arc. Yeah, dude, we did this whole question here. Eyewash. We determined that strawberry was 1, orange was 5, pear was 239, eggplant was pi, and grape was equal to infinity. Lemon was equal to e. And then this is not so. Oh, you want to see if ChatGPT knows this? All right, let's see. Let's throw the high one at it. Yeah. I jumped ship when I saw the Z. It's okay. What is e plus pi? let's just have fun. Oh, look, it's importing. It's doing some stuff with Okay, let me say, what about as a fraction of 2 numbers? Oh, it's just gonna round it? Oh, that's cheating. It's equal to e plus pi over 1. Stop. Dude, look at it. Look at all this code it's writing. I feel like at this point we're being mean to AI because we know it can't figure it out. And it's almost like when you're taunting, you know, like a short kid to try and dunk in like basketball. You know he can't do it. But we're just gonna... So here we go. Here are some numbers with different errors. So 41 over 7 has an error of 10 to the minus 3. So if you want a nice smallish fraction, 293 over 50. And to 6 figs, you could say 920 over 157. That's cool. Do I like this personality? Yeah, I like this personality. Here, I'll give you a little thumbs up. Good job. Here, I'll just say good job. Thinking. Thanks. Yeah, cool. Or let's see the IQ question that was coming up. Okay. Shantrick says he thinks the answer is E. So, oh, yeah. I feel like, yeah, it is a rotation, right? It's rotating it counterclockwise. Okay. He says going from here... I was thinking of this as like a filter being applied to this. But yeah, I can see that. Third color reverses color of the first. I mean, I see if you're rotating around this point, right? And then this is just the black-white version of that, right? Then maybe. So this is the black-white version of this being rotated, and then you rotate it again, and then it's colored. Right? So, yeah. This one is... Now, wait a minute, Shantrix. That doesn't hold though. No, because look, this one has color. And then I agree that this one has color, but if we do that to this, then this one should be shaded gray. Are links blocked? No, I don't think links are blocked. Links should be blocked. Sorry, let me go find it. When did you send me the link? Oh, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and the angle is so accurate. It's the wrong triangle. Okay, let's try to see. Yeah, so I don't think it's a rotation. Let me see. Did you where did you send it, Josiah? I'm trying to look to see on my chats like where that is. I think if I go in 1 second, where's my live streaming? I don't see it. Here. Try sending it here. What's top chat? Click on top chat and use live chat. Oh, my bad. Okay, try that. I don't even know why it says top chat. I've never seen that before. Cool, almost 2,000 viewers today, dude. That's pretty cool. Thanks for coming by, guys. This is fun. All right, let's try to do this up. Okay. Yeah. If you want, like happy face, whatever. I don't know what to call you besides like your emoji. You can join our Discord. And you can just send me a DM, or you can send it in our chat, and that works as well. The link for that is if you go to that website, actualdiscord.com/submit. There's a Discord link there. Also, you could go into Twitch and probably send a link. Or actually, no. Nightbot will stop links in Twitch. My bad. Okay. This problem is from a Mensa Denmark test. I don't think Mensa people are really that smart, but yeah, I think it's just kind of like a... Because I know some pretty dumb Mensa people. Let me think. Yeah, it's okay if you don't have the answer. I want us to try and like come up with it, you know? I like to think that this is something being applied to this, like an operator, that then turns this into this. That's what I like to think.
Nice.
Wow, thanks for the follow, TPC. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Pi to the 4th plus pi to the 5th equals e to the 6th. Now, if you saw this, what would you do with it? You, being a sane person, probably would do nothing. You would just let it be.
Oh, I like this.
I'm
We got
not a
another. Ooh,
sane
we're gonna subscribe to this guy.
person.
This guy
I'm a
looks
math
cool.
teacher. And so what I'm going to do is attempt to state each one of these as a perfect square. Once we state it this way, you can see this looks an awful lot like Pythagorean theorem. Something squared plus something else squared equals a third thing squared.
Is he gonna do the
So
arctangent of it, dude? What's he gonna do?
Legs of a right triangle, and the third thing is the hypotenuse of that right triangle. In fact, that is precisely what we can do. We can throw this into Desmos and create a triangle, and Desmos will even tell us it is a right triangle. As you might imagine, though, it can't really be a right triangle. It can only be approximately a right triangle, because of course these powers of pi don't actually add up to a power of e. Instead, this is really just an
Well, that's hilarious.
approximation that is so close that when we put it into a triangle, we get a 90.000003 degree angle. Pi to
That's
the
cool.
4th plus pi to the 5th
That's pretty cool.
equals e to the...
Very cool. Oh yeah, sorry, Josiah. Yeah, sometimes the live streaming is weird. Like it's not like super up to date, but if you click enough times, it works. Okay. I like to think of this as like some sort of operator that acts upon this, and the correct answer is D, apparently. Someone found it on the forum. They say the correct answer is D. Okay. Based on the shapes, can these be logic gates? That's what I wanted to say, right? I wanted to say that if, for instance, if something sees a white, then it switches colors, right? So that's why this turns to red, and then this turns to blue, okay? Now let's see if that works here. Well, that doesn't work, right? Because this one would switch color, but this one would not. And so that doesn't work. So maybe it's like a symmetry thing. Maybe we take symmetry around here. And that's why these flip. So then if we take symmetry around here, that's why these flip. So then if these have symmetry, I think we would expect this one to be red and this one to be blue. Oh. Wait. It's a mirror thing, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Although, I think I would have gotten A then. No. I would have gotten D. Wait. Uh-oh. Only white squares get flipped? I don't think so, right? Because in this case, right, the white squares are only on the right side. And we also flipped the ones on the dark. Yeah, reflecting the blue. I agree. Because then you know, right? Wouldn't this half have to reflect kind of over there? Yeah, the answer is apparently D, is what someone says on the internet, which people say a lot of things on the internet. I think it only reflects one part because the other part has to change color because they can't stay the same. Okay. So, yeah, I agree that this one must be flipped over here to make this red. I agree with that. But then I would think that this should stay blue, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I think it's C. I think it would say stay. It would be C. Hey, wait. There isn't any Discord chat on the YouTube short stream. Oh, there should be. Oh, there isn't. Yeah. Sorry. The Discord. Well, yeah, not on the YouTube shorts. The Discord chat. Yeah, you can only see it in Twitch. There's only so much I can fit on the YouTube shorts vertical. Yeah. I think they mix up the they mix up the choice letters. Oh wait, 1 sec. What is he saying here? Oh, thank you. Oh, you get another save for that, Saint. Okay. Oh, we're not crazy. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, duh. Okay, the answer choices would be different. Very cool. Yeah. So what they said was D is what we said was C. Okay, cool. Nice. I think we got that one right. That's good. That's a good one. Wow, are we genius? Are we genius now?
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
I think we hit genius now. Yeah, that was bugging me. Yeah, all good, Saint. That's pretty cool. Where's Equity? Equity, my boy. I want to help you with chem, dude. He's not around. Oh, this is a cool one, though. Can you do the log question? What was the log question you asked? This? Okay, let's look at it. Oh, my Twitch? Here, yeah, I'll give you my Twitch. It's, fuck, where's my chat? Chat, I cook. Yes, chat, we are cooking, dude. Wait, sorry, where, here, 1 sec. Here, it's... There's my Twitch. You want it? Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we broadcast on YouTube Shorts just because the exposure is a lot better than Twitch. Well, I mean, I broadcast everywhere, but yeah, a lot of people find us on YouTube Shorts, and then I tell them, like, you know, there's a horizontal format that looks better if you want. Is cooking when you're doing fruit math? Do you cook fruit? I don't know. I saw a great thing. It was like the difference between like cooking and getting cooked, and it's like whether you're in the pot or whether you're holding the pot. That's what I've heard. Have you seen that before?
Nice.
Of course, like, no, dude, where's, like, the meme? What the meme? Thanks for the follow, Josiah. Appreciate that. Okay, anyways, well, it was somewhere. It's something to that extent. Of, like, whether you're in the pot or whether you're holding it. You can see so much more. Glad, Josiah. Yeah, I mean, it is advantageous to, like, do it on this format. It's just... people don't discover us. Nobody uses horizontal shit. Like everyone's on their phone on vertical, so it's the best way for discovery. But then yeah, hang around for the. Also, yeah, let me shout out on Twitch. We have a bunch of other math streamer friends that do similar streams where they do math education and all sorts of random fun stuff. And so that's what their Twitch handles are. Make sure, go follow them. They're really cool. And then we also have a calendar. So if you want to go to calendar.actual.education, which here I'll put that in the YouTube chat for you guys as well. That has the calendar for when we stream and when all of our friends stream as well. Yeah, you found me just scrolling through live YouTube shorts since I was bored, and most of it was just Italian brain rot. You know what's hilarious? I love Italian brain rot. Who's your favorite Italian brain rot guy? But anyways, sorry, here's the calendar. So we're going to stream tomorrow, and then Zach here, for instance, is streaming in the morning. And then we have like Talos doing a calc class. There's like a topology group. Yeah, there's a bunch of fun stuff on there. If you want to see something funny, here, I'll show you something funny. This was from my physics class. I teach physics at UCLA, and this was the Actualoni Educationi. This was no lie. This was one of the questions I gave them for like a pre-lecture. Where was it? It was this one. Oh man, will it load? Come on. There you go. I was like, a Bombardino Crocodilo airplane has a mass of approximately 75,000 kilograms. To take off, it must accelerate from rest to a speed of 180 miles per hour. Assume there's no air resistance. Calculate the amount of work needed to accelerate the plane from takeoff. If the plane takes 30 seconds to reach takeoff speed, what's the average power output of the engines in watts? And then I put like an old school meme in there where I said, Hector claims that 10 of his Honda Civics with spoon engines, T66 turbos, NOS, and a Motec exhaust system can provide the same amount of horsepower needed for liftoff. How much horsepower does each Honda Civic have? Yes, I know that guy on Lock Learning, by the way. If you ever go to his TikTok, we're the only person he follows. He's a cool guy. I've video chatted with him a couple times because I helped him like get big on TikTok. But yeah, so these were like some of the funny questions we were asking them. So I like to make things fun. Yeah, if you go to, was it tiktok.com? Yeah, I forget his name. I have him in my WhatsApp somewhere, but yeah. You go to Unlock Learning. This guy. Yeah. You see that Unlock Learning is following one person, and he's following us. Which I appreciate that.
That's dope.
Oh, nice. He's doing Volumes of Revolution. Okay, great. Oh, that's good for him. Yeah, I'm glad he's stepped up his game for sure, making videos. And he gets millions of views. The only issue with this, and I've told him this before, is that because and again, he has actual. Oh yeah, what's up? Good raid. What's up, Obi? He has good content. Like actual good educational content, and he obviously uses this AI. It's kind of like a hack. Like the AI thing definitely gets people in. The issue is that he'll never get paid out for this because TikTok will say it's using AI and it's impersonation, and he's not allowed to make money off of the likeness of other people. So it's great for like spreading the knowledge, but it's you box yourself in a corner where like your gimmick that people like look for you is you can't really do anything with it. Also, like no company will touch it because it's unfortunately it's like a legal gray area. You don't think Will Smith knows imaginary numbers? Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, he's awesome. I like him. Yeah, I forget. I have his name somewhere, but maybe it's like Will or something. But okay, let's try to do this one. Log base 2. Is this log base 10, Shantrix? I don't know. Shouldn't be an option if it's gonna be marked wrong. Yeah. It's all participation for them though. So that if they say I don't know, that's okay. It's just like participation credit. He was in iRobot. Great movie, by the way. Okay. Log base 10 of 100. Oh wait, of 1,000 to the log base 10 of 10 to the 5th. Okay, well, this is easy to evaluate, right? Log base 10 of 10 to the 5th. This is just all equal to 5. And then, so, the log base 10 of 1,000 to the 5th. So, 1,000 to the 5th is the same thing as 10 times 100 to the 4th. Wait, to the 6th, sorry. Wait, did I do this right? Sorry. No. 100 to the 4th, right? Wait 1 sec. Physics be like, a man is skydiving at a constant rate, a height of 40 meters. Given the extreme air resistance is 20 newtons, find the average velocity, ignore air resistance. Yeah, they do get kind of crazy with that. Right, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Yes. Sorry. This is log base 10 of 10 to the, I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, 10 to the 3rd. So then this comes out front, right? But wait. It was 10 to the 3rd to the 5th. So that's 10 to the 15th, right? Also, yes, parentheses are kind of needed. Yeah, because, right, is this 5th also applying to the whole thing? Nah. We don't really know. Yeah, good. This is to the 15th. So now this comes down, and you have the log base 2 of 15. Well, that's not actually anything that's really solvable. It's not anything nice, right? Right? Yeah, it's cool. No, it's a cool thing. Logs of logs of logs. Log base 10 of 2.3. Wow, thank you. I will hydrate. Appreciate it. Obi, how's your day going, dude? I saw you playing like space games over the weekend. That looked fun. Okay, let's see. These are actually some fun questions I got asked. This is by Equity. Someone on Ask Math Reddit today said you almost never see log of log. Usually not. Yes, probability theory. Oh, Elite Dangerous. Yes, that's it. Nice. Another one on my site. Cool. Okay, how many more times intense is the sound of a space shuttle than the sound of a jet engine? dB is a log scale, correct. I believe dB is equal to the log of I over I naught. And then intensity is like inversely proportional to the radius squared. Right? Is it 10 to the 40 times? Maybe. 10 dB is doubling. Let's see why that is. So, if we do the log of something that's twice as intense to something that's, 1 time intense. Right? That's the log of 2. Right? Am I doing this wrong? Sorry. Let me look at what log. Sorry. I gotta do decibels again. Decibels math. I should know this. I'm a sound guy too. My bad. Oh, it's 10 log. Sorry, that's what it is. It's 10 log. And that's power. I forget but power is related to intensity by area, right? No. It's log base 10. So, yeah, if you have 10 log base 10 of 2, right? The log of 2 is that times 10. Well, that's tripling. Oh, wait. No. Oh, sorry. So, no, that says 3 dB. 3 dB is the double, right? Okay. So this is approximately a 3 dB gain. So if you have a gain of 3 decibels, you double. But that's power. I think that's different than intensity. Yes, good. Exactly, Saint. Intensity and perceived loudness is not the same. Yeah, here we go. A doubling of sound pressure always leads to a corresponding increase of 6 decibels. Well, where's hyperphysics? I love hyperphysics. Let's go to hyperphysics. Hyperphysics is so old school but dope. Okay. And inverse square theorem, my beloved. Yes, right? Yeah. Wait, so if you double the distance, you get a 6 decibel drop. I agree with that. No, so here we go. Doubling the power of a source increases the sound level by 3 decibels. So where do we get the 6 dB thing from? Sorry. 6 dB double loudness. Human perception of loudness is more complex and logarithmic, meaning an increase of 10 dBs is often perceived as doubling the loudness. It's the relationship between power and pressure. Equal loudness curve? Okay. Oh, yes. Fletcher Munson. Yeah. These are super cool. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, so, for instance, how, like, audio equipment perceives, I guess this is what I want to see. Fletcher Munson. Yeah, right? Yeah. He calls it in fawns. That's funny. Wow, okay. Yeah, so the human ear is weird with how we perceive things. So higher frequencies sound louder at lower decibels than lower frequencies, I believe. Yeah. And there's a dip, right? There's a dip in the middle at 4 kilohertz. It's most sensitive to frequencies in the 1 to 5 with a dip around 4. Okay, so middle frequencies are perceived the best. And, biologically that makes sense, right? Because we want to probably be the most attuned to speaking, like human voice, right? Which is around, the middle frequencies. That's really cool. Nice. Good to see you, Josiah. Thanks for coming by, dude. We'll be streaming tomorrow if you ever want to come by, talk about some more things. But yeah, I appreciate having you around. Yeah, good night, dude. Okay, we got some web help screenshots that got added. Oh, God. Hitler is bad? Is that your username? Okay, one sec. Let's go see this one. What time? So 4 o'clock Pacific. Josiah, what time zone are you in? Are you GMT or what? Or are you GMT +1? Or here's a good question. 50 minutes prior to now. Yeah, 50 minutes prior to now. So whatever time it is for you right now, Josiah, 50 minutes prior to that is when we'll start streaming tomorrow. Excuse me. Dude, what is this? Dude, first of all, like this is not correct. 17% is that? Yeah, Obi's also over there. He's on GMT. Yeah. If you're around and you want to come say hi, you can just say it's all right. We'll be streaming all summer too. Apparently while high kick dancing. Saint, yes, I believe that's correct. Yes. I1 over I0 is 10 to the dB over 10. Yes. 10 to the 4, yeah. Oh no, the British are... Oh wait, the British changed their times as well? Oh, that's so confusing. Yeah. I always like to just to say like what time it is then, yeah. British summertime. Oh, that's nuts. Okay. BST equals bullshit time. Yeah. Nightbot says a lot of stuff. Nightbot's just there for the lulz. What is Q8, by the way? Sorry, what is Q8? Nice. Well, good luck with your exam, Josiah. Hope it goes well. Yeah, come on by any of the other streams. Yeah, we have the calendar there. I won't be streaming on Wednesday because I got to go to a town hall to... It's for the physics department. We have to talk about... I don't know. Apparently there's like really bad budget issues at UCLA and all this foreign visa stuff going crazy. I don't know. There's a lot. I don't know. I gotta figure out if I still have a job. Yeah. Quaternion group 8. Oh, that's what this is? Dude, what? This is the quaternions? I don't know what quaternions are. My friend DC does. This is different than E8. Is this different than E8 though? Non-octonian. Non-octonian. Q8. That's hilarious. Lax says, have you tried solving GEE advanced questions? I have before. Some students have dropped them off for us to try and solve. We've done them. For this one, just so I get this for equity real quick. Yes, I agree with Saint. This was 10 to the log base 10. And then this was like 40. And then this is P2 over P1, right? So then 4 is equal to log base 10 of P2 over P1, which is, I think, the same thing as I2 over I1. So 10 to the 4, which is equal to 10,000, is equal to P2 over P1. So you could say 10,000 times more intense. Yeah, that's really strong. Here, let me save this for equity real quick. I have an impossible question. What base is base 10? Is it the base? Everything is 10 base itself. What base is base 10? It's just a common base. What's up, AFG? Oh, this is a cool question. Man, I haven't done these in forever, dude. This is, man, what is this again? This is transistors. And then there's, like, equations for these. Yeah. There's equations for how these work. Oh, man, I can remember how this is. What was it? BJT circuit equations. Yeah, bipolar. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you have to get beta and alpha. I remember this. IC equals IB times beta. Yeah, it does. And then, oh man. Yes, yes, yeah, these are funny. Yeah, but then you get into like this stuff. This stuff's really wacky. Do you have to be given beta in this case? Oh, you are given beta? Oh, they do give us beta. Okay, cool. And then IC is beta IB? Is that true? How to send a screenshot of a question? Oh, if you want to send a screenshot, Madi, let me show you. It's here. Actualdiscord.com/submit. There's a website down there at the bottom. And if you just go to the website, you type your name in, choose a file, send it in. Okay, well they give us VBB, right? This is 4.5 volts. So then I can tell what IB is, right? So IB is equal to VBB over RB, right? So that's 4.5 over 1.5 kilo ohms. Is that correct, I think? Yeah. You're giving beta. Got him! Alright, 4.5 divided by 1500. So that's equal to 3 milliamps, right? So this is 3 milliamps. So then that tells you that IC is 175 times that. So it's equal to 525 milliamps. Okay. We got IC. We got IB. Okay, now to get IE. Ooh. What's up, Real Colonel?
My man.
Doing some transistors. It's an emulator. Math fears, bro. Yeah, and then how do I get VCE? One sec. There's something where like you drop 0.6 volts across it. Yeah, no, but I think okay. So I think what happens is I think across this, I think you drop because it's a diode. I think you drop 0.06 volts. We are massa. We are making it smart again. Okay, this is all really weird. Where's just like a standard fucking like thing, man? Wow, look at all these different ones they have. It's crazy. I think this is kind of the one we have, right? Oh, nice. Equity, do you need help with the other ones? I'll help you out with them. I'm just having some fun with circuits, but... I remember I helped someone out with this at one point. Yeah, saturation regions. Dude, this is getting crazy. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what I want. We got it. Here we go. Okay. So base to emitter, 5.7 volts minus VB minus VBE minus VE. Oh, okay. And then here you go. So yeah. So VBE is 0.7 volts. Sorry, 0.7. Yeah, so wait. So this right here, this drops 0.7. Oh, but this is biased positively as well? Oh, ew. Oh, so this isn't grounded. No, wait. No. That's okay. Yeah, okay. So from that, you have 4.5 minus VB minus 0.7. And then it's minus IE RE has to be equal to 0. Do you see that? AFG? If you go this way, you have voltage minus, and then this has to be 0. Yeah, okay, cool. So this would get you IE RE. Well, you already have RE, so you can get IE. And then once you have IE, yeah, right? Do you see that? So this is 4.5 minus IBRB. So then that's 0.03. 0.003. RB was 1.5. Wait, Dr. Will, the answers are just different? Where are they? IB is 48 microamps? Oh, I think I calculated this wrong. Sorry. I think no, here's the instant. So we don't know what IB is. I incorrectly considered this voltage the same as this. Yeah, I see where we go. I went wrong. Yeah. Sorry. This is what this is. Okay. This is not IB. This is not right. This is not right. Yeah, I see it. I'm remembering circuits again. Okay, one sec. This drops 0.7. Okay, so what you have is you have VBB minus IBRB minus 0.7 minus IERE is equal to 0. And we have RE. We have RB, but we don't have IB, we don't have IE. So you got two unknowns there, right? So then what's the other one we should do? Is that freaking Kirchhoff's law? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. The IB... Yeah. IB plus IC has to equal IE. Yeah, it is. That's cool. No, it's great. No, Kirchhoff works, yeah. So, because you have current in has to equal current out, you have that IB plus IC has to equal IE. But IC is equal to beta IE, right? Or no, IC is equal to... No, sorry. Man, which one do I have that one? Sorry. IC is beta IB. Yeah, okay, cool. So now you have IB plus beta IB is equal to IE. Okay. So now you have, yeah, IE is equal to 1 plus beta IB. And now you can plug this into here. And now you can solve for IB. So here, I'll solve that one, and then let me help out the other people with their questions. Because, let me see, Madi, let me see that I got yours. You gave me this question. Okay. Cauchy sequence. All right, well, we'll take a look at that. I'll you know, can't guarantee things, but we'll try. Oh, I just want to make sure we get the right answer. I want to make sure I get like one right. Let me just see. Yeah, I just want to like, you know. Okay, so we got 4.5 minus, I'm going to call IBX. So we're going to say 1.5 times 10 to the 3 times x. Then we're going to say minus 0.7 minus 1 plus beta, so that's 176. X times RE, and RE is 470. 470 times X, and that equals to 0. How do the electrons solve it that fast, though? That's a good question. That's hilarious, Saint. Okay, so plus 7 minus 4.5. So you have negative 3.8 is equal to 1.5 times 10 to the 3 minus 176 times 470. All times x. And then let's try and solve this. I just want to make sure I can still do double E stuff. So 1.5 e to the 3 minus 176 times 470 is that big number. And then I'm going to do 3.8 negative whatever divided by it. And that's going to give me that, which let's divide it by e to the minus 6, right? To get microamps. We get 46.7 microamps for IB. They got 48.5. And wait, was beta 170? You know, they may be using maybe using 0.6 for this. I forget what the assumed VBE is. Let's try that. Instead of like yeah, but it's one, yeah, that's 1 plus beta, right? That's where I got the 176 from, right? Because it's 1 plus beta IB. Yeah, so wait, let me make this 3.7 maybe? No. Or maybe it's 3.9? No. Well, it's close. I don't know what's wrong with it, though. 4.5 minus 1.5 times 10 to the 3x minus 0.7 minus IE, which is what we're solving for, RE. RE was 470. IE is beta IC. And then we say IB plus IC is equal to IB. Or is equal to IE. Yeah, so... Probably missing one other thing in it. But anyways, it's close enough. It's a cool question. Good job. Okay, let me see. Madi. Yeah, I mean, if you're bored. Alright, nice. Go to sleep. You're good. Okay, let's see this one. Good night, Kirchhoff. Let x be the set of all continuous revalued functions on j is from 0 to 1. Let d... okay, this is where things are going to start getting tricky. What, Sorry, what level of math is this? Yeah, you're welcome, AFG. What math class is this? I'm curious. Functional analysis. Ooh. Might be a little tricky. Because I don't think I've ever taken functional analysis. But maybe someone in my chat knows it. Fembox says real analysis. Fembox says it's maybe real analysis. He's also in the chat. He's one of our Twitch math gurus. The functions xm in figure 9 form a Cauchy sequence. You can show that the d is less than epsilon when m and n are greater than 1 over epsilon. Okay, let us show that this Cauchy sequence does not converge. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see this. X of t minus y of t. So you're integrating the x minus, sorry, the y value minus, wait, what is x and y here? Sorry. Saint says, what's the question? It says, wait, what is the question? This is a proof. Sorry, what's the actual question? Or I guess, is this the question? Let us show that the Cauchy sequence does not converge. I skipped half the class, so I'm dependent on you. Uh-oh.
Get in the hospital now.
I hope you're not dependent on someone who's never taken this class before. X and Y are continuous revalued functions. I agree with that. I'm already failing that class. Oh no. No, it's cool. When in doubt, ChatGPT. Don't plagiarize with it though. Okay. Here, do you want? Here, I'll throw this in ChatGPT for you if you want. Just to, and maybe we can try to understand it ourselves. Here, I'm just curious. Let's copy paste. Let's see. I just want to try to understand what ChatGPT is even saying about this, because I like to learn stuff. Okay, here it says, first step, construct the sequence. We define a sequence of continuous functions, x of n. Basically, what's up, Zach? Yeah, Zach. This is strange land for me. I have no clue what this stuff is, but someone asked about it. Yeah, I will say that, Madi, if you want to ask about like really high level math, shout out to either 2iPie. He's a really smart math guy who can probably help you with this type of stuff as well. He's in the Twitch chat here. So when you went to upload your screenshot, you can either say click like view the Twitch or like also view on Discord or join the Discord, and I can refer you to our friends here who know more math than I do. This is like upper division college math, which my PhD is in physics, so I only went up to like complex analysis. I didn't go to like real analysis, but I'll try to understand it with you. So it says we define a sequence of functions x of n who are in the subset of x, of which transitions from 0 to 1 over a shorter and shorter interval near t equals 1/2. Okay. Specifically, it's equal to 0 if it's between 0 and 1/2. Cool. It's equal to mt minus 1/2 for t is between 1/2 and 1/2 plus 1 over m. And then it's equal to 1 for it's greater than that or less than 1. I see. So they're plugging in 1 over m for t here. I think. Because, wait, a sub n is when, or I would say t equals a sub m. Well, here, x equals a sub m. Y equals 1 over m. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Which is equal to 1/2 plus 1 over m. Aha, okay. No, that makes sense. Okay, I understand where this is coming from now. Got it. Okay, cool. This function is continuous on 0, 1 for every m such that x is, I guess, contained in x, yeah. Basically, a metric space is called complete if all Cauchy sequences converge. So they just give a counterexample. So it says, let m be greater than, we estimate d xm xn, the area between the two curves shown in figure 10. Okay. So is that this area right here? Only right, and the area only differs in the region near t equals 1/2. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see it. It's the difference in the areas between these two. Got you. Okay. Outside of the transition regions, right? These are just equal to 0. Because x sub m and x sub n are the same. They're either both 0 or they're both 1. So the only contribution comes from here. This region contains a triangle of height m minus n over n and base 1 over m, and a rectangle. Oh, very cool. Wait, interesting why they say... a rectangle of width 1 over m minus 1 over n, and the height is less than or equal to 1. Sorry, where are they seeing this? I see this. And then I guess they're saying this as well. Oh, but we're trying to find this. Oh, no. I see. No. Okay, now I see it. I'm sorry. This was taking me a little bit to see this. Okay. This is the rectangle. Got you. For a Cauchy sequence, you're looking at the difference between the elements. Okay. And then I see this. And then this is like a triangle. So, yes. Okay. You have a base, a rectangle of 1 over m minus 1 over n. You have that height. And then you have a triangle of base 1 over m. So they're saying this whole thing is a triangle. I don't agree with that. I don't either, dude. I kind of see what they're doing. I'm just trying to go through it just to see. Hence is less than the area of the triangle plus the area of the rectangle. So, okay, cool. So whatever, they do some math. They just do area of a triangle 1/2, right? Base times height. I'm not exactly sure where this is coming from. I'm trying to visualize it. And then plus the area of the rectangle, which is just base times height. And that has to be less than... This has to be less than 1 over n, right? Yeah. Okay, so they get that this is less than 3 over 2n. So for any epsilon over 0, choose n is greater than 3 over 2 epsilon. And then for all n, you can show that this is less. Dude, is this epsilon delta shit, dude? Is this epsilon delta? I feel like this is. This reminds me of epsilon delta in calculus. This stuff gives me nightmares. I still can't explain it. It's basically like you show that you can choose some arbitrary error that it will always be less than it. Okay. And then as m goes to infinity, the function goes to the following piecewise function. Yeah, because as m goes to infinity... Then you... Okay. This is cool. So as m goes to infinity, now this in-between region goes from only 1/2 to 1/2. And so if it's 1/2 to 1/2, you totally cut out the middleman. There's no middle section anymore. And so this is no longer continuous. Very cool. However, the D metric, I don't know what this is like not English to me. Okay. Basically, they say that because as m goes to infinity, you don't get something that is also a function in whatever the subset of x, that it's not complete. Hello, Dr. Gold. Hello, the famous Dr. Gold. Wow, thank you, dude. Yes. Thanks for spreading your knowledge around the world, making possible what every beauty pageant says in a speech. World peace. So Saint says, so they're just visualizing the distance between xn and xm. They argue that it can be written as those integrals, and they argue since the integrands are non-negative, the integrals are too. Yes. Right. They say that, like, if I were to do this, right, this does not converge. So this is jump discontinuous. However, if I were to do this, I guess, as m goes to infinity, this does go to 0. All right, cool. Here, oh, this is a cool question. I actually like this one. One sec. This is actual physics. I think we can do this one. Okay, here we go. A thin, stiff, insulated metal wire is bent into a circular loop with two ends extending tangentially from the same point of the loop. What's a D metrics? I don't know. Yeah, this question was kind of interesting. I'll post it in here, let me I'll post the questions that come in. I'll post them in on the homework form. And then what I'll do is wait, why can't I post? What? I can't post. Fucking garbage. Math. Okay. And then here, then let me download this. So yeah, dissonant fonts. I put these now. So now we have a homework help forum. So I'll put in like questions as we get them from these. This is from YouTube. Someone found this from YouTube, and so this is me like going through trying to explain it. Can I do the physics one? Yeah, I mean I can. Yeah, I can definitely do the physics one better. D is just the name. Maybe. Okay. There's a vertical magnetic field. Okay. Initially, it hangs vertically downwards because of the acceleration due to gravity on the two conducting supports at P and Q. When a current I is passed through the loop turns about the point PQ by an angle theta given by. Wait, one sec. AI is talking nonsense. It always does. Okay, so current, I believe, is doing this. I believe that's what the current's doing. Okay. And we know that the force on a current is equal to IL cross B. Dude, I have no clue what the fuck a Cauchy metric is. Cauchy sequence. I do like to learn though. Yeah. Okay. So if B is pointing straight up, right? And I is pointing to the right. That means there should be a force here in like this direction. This should be like a force, right? Which will also be the same force here. But I guess it stays still. Okay, so then let's think about like what happens as this like starts moving around. Okay. So I think what happens is, because there's a force acting on this, right? It's going to try to, like, move the loop up. Like, I'm trying to, like, draw this how I want to draw this. Ugh. Kind of like this, I guess. Is it rotating it up this way? Is that what we're saying? Sorry. Yeah, I would definitely say it's advanced undergrad for sure. For that question. This is like a dipole moment. I gotta look up what dipole moment, because this whole circle thing is like creating like a flux thing. Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Yeah. Okay, wait. I think I know what I want. Borsuk-Ulam theorem? The hell? One sec. I think I know. Wait. Dipole moment for a loop of current, I think, is mu naught over 2I. Okay, there we go. Can we make him Google anything by claiming it's a theorem? Maybe. Yeah, okay, so torque is equal to IAB sine theta. And then that torque has to equal, like, the force of gravity, basically. Or magnetic moment is I times A. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, so torque. Because here's what happens here, Monty. You have magnetic field pointing up, right? And then because this is a current of wire is going to create its own magnetic field, which is now pointing in this direction, okay? This is going to create a torque because this magnetic field, the background magnetic field, is trying to cause this magnetic field to straighten out with it. They want it to be in the same direction. However, you have gravity also pulling down on this loop, so it doesn't want it to come up. So, let me just calculate what the, and I think I want like a side view of this is really what I want. Because they want the tangent of the angle. Ham sandwich theorem. Oh, I'll allow that. Sorry, hairy ball's okay. There you go. You can say hairy ball theorem. It's okay. The loop turns about the line PQ by an angle. So I think if we look at it from this point of view, if I'm looking this way, then this is the B field, right? This is B naught. And then you have... This is like the loop, which has its own magnetic field this way. And this has a moment. Sorry, let me make these colors consistent, sorry. So this is B naught pointing up. This can be thought of as like PQ. And then this is going to have mu is equal to IA. There's a Chicken McNugget theorem, is there? Okay, so the torque on this dipole, so like the restoring force here, is, and then I think I want to consider the torque due to gravity on this loop. I think we assume that gravity acts at the center. Okay, okay, I think I'm starting to see this. And I think they want to know this. One sec, let me draw this. No, wait, stop. They want to know this angle. And they want to know the tangent of that angle, which is going to be... Oh, that's very cool. So that's going to be this over this. Okay. The 151 nuggets, dude? What? Okay, let's think about like what torque due to gravity would be. So gravity on the loop, right? Fg pointing down, that would be equal to mg. And then the distance there would be equal to this, which would be this r sine theta. So we would say like torque due to gravity would be equal to mg times r sine theta. I know what torque... Yeah, okay. Because if this is r, right, then this distance here is r sine theta. Okay? Okay. This needs to equal to the torque from the magnetic moment, which is IAB times the angle in between the magnetic moments, which I think that's sine of 90 minus theta. Because if this is theta, here, let's just try and do it right. Then this angle is 90 minus theta. Yeah. Which is equal to cosine. This is very cool. Now watch what happens. So I get mgr sine theta is equal to I, area of the loop is pi r squared. B, and then 90 minus theta is cosine theta. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. Watch this. Sine over cosine is tangent. So tangent of theta is equal to I pi r squared b over mgr. One of the r's cancels. And you just get pi I b r over mg. So, do we have that? Pi I b r over mg. There should be an R on top. Oh, wait. Pi? Yeah. Okay, I got it. I think the answer choice is A here, Madi. Let's see if I throw this in the ChatGPT. I'm curious. Curious if we get the same answer. This stuff looks hard. No idea what you're doing. Yeah, it's E&M. E&M physics. Well, honestly, like, your guys' stuff looks hard, man. Whatever that, like, Cauchy sequence stuff was, that stuff looks hard to me. Here. I think physics is harder than math. Yeah, maybe. If physics is more applied, there's a lot more. So math is just like math, right? But then physics has like some weird things in the universe that cause like strange phenomena to happen. What's up, Jaden? Physics is math. Everything is math. Yeah, but it is interesting. I do have like certain physics questions that come up that like math people are like super scared at. But also, I'm scared at like a lot of the math things. Like, this is kind of cool. Look, it's doing what I was saying, right? Gravitational torque. Yeah. There's confusion about whether the wires are slanted or vertical. Yeah, dude. ChatGPT's having an issue. Yeah, that's good. MGR sine theta. Cool. We got that. I got the MGR sine theta. That's good. Yeah, no, we didn't use Cauchy sequences. Good. Ooh, wow. It's starting to do... Yeah, it's doing mu cross b. We don't need to get this crazy, guys. Yes. Cool. Yes, answer choice A. Look at that. Wow, we got it correct. That's super dope.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big points.
Okay. I'm happy I could do that one. That one's actually pretty cool. Here, I'll post it for him as well. What's up, Goofy? Physicists love Fourier series. They try to do them. They do them wrong, but at least they try. Yeah, we do discrete ones, right? Or fast Fourier transforms. Okay, cool. I don't think any more questions today, and I gotta go work on this final exam for people. So let's close the stream out. Thank you again, everyone, for coming to Office Hours Actual Education. Super fun time. Appreciate everyone. Your presence is always welcome. Appreciate you guys. The commentary and stuff. It's really fun. We do use different... The people I respect the most are those that do chemistry or biology. The amount of info they memorize. Dude, memorizing is not... That's not intelligence, though. But it is crazy. I don't know. I think that type of stuff is about to, like, get really replaced really quickly with AI, right? You know, that's all. There's a difference between memorizing and like building up enough contextual background that you can then apply it to go do things, which I guess is kind of the balance between it. Anyways, our next stream is gonna be tomorrow. That's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get some help. I know it's final exam week for people. Yeah. All right, let's go raid somebody. So if you're watching us in YouTube, make sure to join our Discord using the link below there, actualdiscord.com/submit. That way you can get the most up-to-date announcements and, you know, counter things when we're doing stuff. Let's see. Who am I following? Who are we going to go raid today? Fizzbuzz is doing some programming. That's cool. Yeah, let's go raid Fizzbuzz. He's a cool person. Okay, cool. All right. We're going to go say hi to Fizzbuzz. Otherwise, yes, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Come on by tomorrow if you need help. We'll get you. Peace out.